Hi, welcome to an Inventor 2020 video tutorial. Now that bicycle handlebar exercise in Inventor. So I've already opened the step file, the start step file, and let's begin with some patches. Okay, let's go for a patch, and I want to use this one. Apply, and of course you have to make it visible again. Now let's go for another patch with this one, apply with that one, apply, and with this one. And okay, maybe make them not translucent so it's easier to see. Now let's see if I can use this as path for a loft. Just checking, or for a sweep. Sorry, no, not possible because you need a sketch first. But first I want to do some offset surfaces. So where do we get my offset? Yeah, thicken offset. Let's go for quilt, let's go for surface, and I want to offset this one here by 20 millimeters. Apply, and this one here the other way around, 40 millimeters. And maybe make those also not translucent. So let's do a 3D sketch, and I want to include this geometry here, and if I finish the sketch and hide those imported elements, you see it's just for construction, so we'll go back and make this one as standard and finish that sketch. Now I will need a sketch here to make a sweep. So let's see, this would be the X set plane, and I want to sketch right there, and I just want to project the geometry to my sketch, and again it's for construction because that's an option which is available in 2020. So all projected geometry will be as construction geometry. Finish that sketch. Now I could do a sweep. So go for a sweep. This one here, that sketch, it's already detected, and I want to have a surface, and this will be the path, and okay. Okay, now I will need 2 copies of this one, so let's check it out. That would be my pipe 1. And I want to have a copy of this one, so I go for thicken offset, quilt, surface 0, this one. Okay, this will be pipe 2. And another one, quilt, surface, this one. Okay. And that will be pipe 3. And let's hide those 2. I need another sketch on the same plane as before, and that would be the set plane. This should be a line, vertical line, dimension might be 40, and that point here should be aligned with the midpoint of this line. Finish that sketch. Let's bring back the 3D sketch, which should be somewhere over here, yes. Okay, and I want to make another sweep. And it should be a surface, yes, and that would be the profile, this one, and this should be the path, and okay, and let's call this one trim tool. And I will need a plane for the trim, so let's go for a plane which should be parallel to this one, and it should go up to that curve here, which it doesn't do, so let's edit this one. Not really, let's delete it, and I need a plane which could go by that curve. Doesn't work. A plane, can I select that point here? Nope. So it should be parallel to the XZ plane, and it should go up to this curve. And that would be about 110. It would be nice to get up to this one. So let's go for a point. Let's see if can make a point. As vertex sketch point, not really. Yeah, I can go for plane and line point. So let's go for this one. And I have to hide, so that's really kind of awful. Okay, let's try once more. That would be the line, and that would be the surface. Now I've got a point, and I should be able to the plane right there with that point here and this curve. Okay, now let's bring back the pipe, and let's trim that pipe with that trim tool. So go for a trim. I want to trim with this tool, and I want to remove this side of the pipe. Okay, like that. And another trim with that plane here, and I want to remove this side. And okay. Yeah, it looks okay. And I want to trim those surfaces with the trim tool as well. And I will need an extrude here and an extrude there. So let's go for another trim. Cutting tool would be this one, and I want to remove this face, apply that. No. This will be the tool for the trim, and I want to remove this surface here, apply, cancel this out, and I should call this, should have a name as well. That would be, which surface? It's the pipe 3 right now, okay? So let's hide pipe 3. Then it's easier to trim with this tool. this surface, apply that one, apply this side, apply, and that side, and OK. Let's bring back our pipe 3 and hide the trim tool. And maybe make pipe 3 not translucent. I need an extrude here and an extrude there. But therefore I will need, of course, some sketches, otherwise it's not possible. So let's go for another sketch on this plane. Yeah, let's project this geometry and make it standard. Finish that sketch. Let's make an extrude surface, yes, and the length might be 20, but in the other direction, and OK. I need a sketch there as well. Start a sketch on this plane here, and again project this geometry and make it standard and not for construction. Finish that sketch and make another extrude 20 millimeters, and OK. Now I want to make the loft. So the loft, I cannot do the same loft as in the other programs, but almost the same loft. Okay, so let's go for loft, and I want to have, of course, a surface, and I want to use that edge. Therefore I should, of course, hide this surface and that surface, because it's hard to select otherwise. So I want to hide this one, and that should be this one here. Okay, and maybe that plane, at least for the moment. Okay. Well, let's go for the loft. So this would be the first edge, and of course it should be tangent to this extrude. Then add this edge, then add those edges, add these, and that edge. And now I could go for tangency and tangency. So this works quite well. But for the rails I can use only one rail, the second one will not work. But it's already a very good surface here, so that might be not a problem. So let's go for the curves, go for the rails and select this edge here and make it tangent continuous and confirm. And let's make this one in a not transparent way. Now I could hide this extrude, which should be, this one should go as well, and that one I suppose, yeah. Now for the rest here I cannot do a loft, I will go for a sweep, and therefore I will need another sketch, a sketch here, and yeah, it's like it is. Or I could just cut off the pipe. Whatever, let's bring back the pipe here, the pipe 2, and my trim tool. I want to do it as similar as possible to the other versions. So I want to trim with this tool, yes, and I want to remove the same side as before. Apply, and then I want to use that work plane here as trim tool, and I want to remove not this side, but I can turn it around, and OK. Let's hide the trim tool and make this surface not, sorry, that's this surface, and that would be the pipe, of course. Pipe 3 or pipe 2, pipe 2, and make it not translucent. If I do a loft, it will sort of squash that loft, but I want to go for a sweep. Sadly, that sweep can only have one rail or one curve. There's no guide or rail option with the sweep, so it's really very limited in Inventor. Now I need a plane which should be on this point, normal to that curve. Then I can do a sketch on right that plane, and I want to use those edges of this surface. So go for project geometry, go here and select it and make it not for construction. Finish that sketch. Now I can do the sweep. I can use that profile, and I can use one of these edges, so we'll go for this edge. Should work or not? Let's see. Doesn't work. Isn't it amazing? Of course I can use this one, but I don't want to use that one. So I should be able to do that sweep. Okay. Or I could try to make a... that doesn't work. So the profile will be this profile. Yeah, that's okay. And of course I could use that here, but taper twist, advanced properties, I want to use one of those edges. So if I go for this edge here, this works. Okay, so we'll take this one and confirm. Make it not translucent. Hide that plane here. Stitch those together. So go for stitch. This surface, that surface, this surface, and that one. Apply and done, and hide this one here. Let's see if it's possible here. Of course not. So which one is which one? So that would be, that's the last one, yes, and I don't need this, and those should be hidden as well. Okay, and I could hide the 3D sketch also. Okay, now let's make this not translucent. Mirror it, so go for a mirror, and the mirror plane would be the ZX plane, this one, okay, stitch it, and make it not translucent, and I'm done. So hope this was helpful. Hope you liked it. If you did, please give it a like or leave a comment. If you want to see more, please give it a like or leave a comment. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe to my Facebook fan page. It would be very nice of you. I want to get more likes and subscriptions over there as well. Thanks for watching. See you to the next one. Bye bye.